What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with more Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Last we left off, we finished Laisha's chapter, and we're gonna move on to Emem's. I'm still super bummed that I thought I was doing well in Laisha's chapter, and then I realized at the end when all this stuff came up that I missed quite a few things. I missed a lot, and it's just really bumming me out. But moving on, moving past that. Also, I encountered a weird bug when I started up the game. Um, I hit. I think it was the menu that comes up. It doesn't come up the menu. It comes like the achievements comes up like the chapter overview came up, and I pressed L to see because it said to see previous, and I wanted to refresh myself on what I got with Caleb. And when I went back to Laisha's, it actually gave me a different score. Like it said stuff. It gave me a worse score. It gave me minus points, experience points for things that it said that I didn't do that I did. So that was a weird bug. Thankfully, I just once again reset the game, went to continue, and it just it picked up to where I left off. It gave me the proper score that I got at the end, and that was it. So heads up on that. That was a weird bug I ran into, but I'm blabbering on. Let's just jump into it. All right, like I said, we're gonna be continuing off where we left off. Finish Laisha, going on to MM, whose area is unknown. My stupid face is blocking it. But like Caleb says, Moore's apartment, and Laisha says loft. MM says unknown next to it. So yeah, let's figure out what's going on. I keep doing that. I keep pressing it instead of holding it. Oh God, here we go. Um, shit. This is 70. I'm better off. Do that. Mm, dag nabbit. Part of me wants to level up deduction, because deduction seems really helpful when obviously looking at items. Mm. Let's go with that. I'm still not sure about it, but let's just go with it.
Unification, huh? Denev's gonna take care of you.
Wait, what the fuck?
You're all gonna pay for what you've done.
Wait, what the fuck?
Nothing you'll remember.
No! Don't leave.
Whoa. Okay, something happened. Real quick. Settings. Sound. Feel like the voices are way too low. If they're too high for this, I'm sorry, but for me, they're super low. Okay, that's a really confusing way to start it.
Shit. What the hell is going on?
Okay, why does she sound like she's underwater? Oh god.
Prison? What am I doing here? I have to get out of here.
Oh my. Oh,
It's stuck.
Bet you if I had education. Yo, my hunger is off the chart. I just saw it.
I'm so...
Serenity. Blink. Which areas are usually out of reach. Flare allows you to vampire to see paths that can be taken using blink. Using blink generates hunger the first time a path is taken. Taking a path that's already been used is free.
hungry. Oh, shit! Ugh, it's gross, but it'll have to do for now.
Okay, I remember seeing something here. Yeah. Yeah, so if I wait, it says minus 50 suspicion per rat killed. I thought it would have been like increases suspicion. Hey, did that not count? Okay, no, you need to do it one more time. But I'm gonna hold on. I know there's Serenity there, but I want to see if I can. Really? You can't hug the wall here? That's bullshit.
I won't stay here that long.
Wait, hold on.
What happened to you, Josh? What is this place? Everything is a blur. Well, now what?
Okay, so we're gonna be flashing back
Shit.
this level.
What was that? What the hell? What is this place?
I am so confused. Okay. Okay, so that's the door.
The library. I've been here before. Okay, so either they're all dead, or they forgot about the welcoming committee. It's me. I don't get it. Is this a memory?
Okay.
Where did they disappear to? What am I doing here?
Damn it. I'm already... That is a lot of blood to be wasting on that. Man, it would have. If I would have. Oh, it's 90 though. I didn't have. I didn't have enough regardless. Um, presents. Okay.
It's stuck. I've got to find a way to go. What was I looking for again?
Close here. Alright, this. Okay, I'm officially lost. Okay, so it looks like I have to blink up that one place. I have to blink up there. I don't have any other direction to go. Which frickin' sucks, man. Oh, this is a memory, so that means I've already done this.
Glad I changed shoes. Hello? Anybody here? Hazel and her damn plans. Hazel. She wanted me to talk to the Warlocks. Osborn is here. I have to find him. What's that doing here?
You shouldn't have come here.
What the hell? Ah! The Warlocks attacked me. They're the ones who locked me up here. But why? I really gotta get out of here.
Memory magic. Blood sorcery is a mysterious craft. The Tremere are fluent in its secrets. Memory magic is one of the most obscure and little-known practices. It is said that the Hartford Warlocks are adept practitioners of memory manipulation, even though this has never been confirmed by their regent, Deneb Osborne. Well, obviously. What is true faith? A rare few mortals possess the unshakable faith with which they can detect, repel, and even harm the undead. A myth to most vampires, these mortals can hail from any religion, and if they so desire, can pose a very real threat to any damned they cross paths with. Cool. Got it. But I was looking at traits real quick. Yeah, -10 where I could have gotten something else. Knowledge ratings are reduced to 0. Oh my god. I really should have put something into deduction.
Osborn's gonna have some explaining to do.
Okay. Can I fall off? Okay, I cannot fall off. Oh, can I? Woo! For a second it looked like I was about to, so I wasn't sure. Let's not do that just yet. Let's explore a bit. Holy. Okay, so I can't. Fuck! I knew it! I knew I should have stopped that. I gotta look at the disciplines again. Or traits. Talents? See, it says +1 additional hunger eliminated per rat killed, but that one, I got less. I got less than that. Ugh, I'm so pissed at myself right now. Because that looks like a dead end, for sure.
Coin? What's that doing here?
Damn, about education. See, I knew it. I knew it would have been. I knew it was a waste. I knew it was a waste. I totally screwed myself over. Doubly so. I ate too many rats. Wait, what? Yeah, right here. Right here I could have fed on somebody and been hunky-dory. No need to feed on a rat. What did I do? Fed on a freaking rat like an idiot. Oh shit, did I kill him? I swear I let go. Oh no, I killed him. Oh no, I killed him. Wow, I fucked that up. I fucked that up hard.
That's impressive.
Okay, I can't do nothing there. That goes down. Fleetness is available when in serenity state and near a situation that can be slowed down. Press the button to activate fleetness. Slowing down a situation does not generate any hunger. The situation resumes normal speed when you move away from it or deactivate serenity. What? Okay. At least I know I can get back up.
I don't like this place.
Be proud to be serving the Chantry so loyally. Whoa. 3 pouches. You really outdid yourself today. Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm sure we'll be able to make something nice out of it. If I were you, I'd be proud to be serving the Chantry so loyally.
There's no honor in feeding leeches.
Huh. Look at you. All high and mighty.
Yep. I have no idea what any of that was. Another key. Um.
Oh my god. It's monstrous. Again.
Figured the chain up door.
Where's King?
We already told you which is not here.
But I came here to see him. I don't have time to waste. I'm leaving.
Oh, no, you're not. It's not that easy.
You can't just walk away, Morgana.
I've told you to stop calling me that. Okay, that's enough. I'm leaving.
Grab her.
What the hell are you doing? Let go! Stop! No!
Oh, the bad fairy's got some fight in her.
Get your hands off me, you psychos!
Shut up, slut.
We've seen you slithering around the king, Morgana.
Whore! Let go of me!
Come on. What are you waiting for? Make her drink.
For the king.
No!
Hold it!
No! It's not that! Stop! Stop! I remember it now. My screams, their voices in my head. It went on for 3 whole nights. Why put me through that again? What the hell is your problem?
Uh. Okay.
My head is gonna explode.
Why not? Okay, so was that it said past her, so has 3 days passed? Is that what it means? That 3 days have gone by? I'm so confused.
It's strangely normal. Almost cozy.
I am so confused. Oh shit. 1 second. Okay, back. Sorry about that. I'm confused. Okay. So there's a pedal by each cage.
Quite the program. My oh my. That's quite a crowd.
So they're experimenting on people.
The last entry is from 2016. I wonder how many vessels have been caught since then.
Alright, so look at the pedestal of each floor. cannot activate that.
Let's see what that did.
Oh, okay.
I hate it when they scream.
This time, I gotta be careful not to kill them. God, I can't believe I killed the first person already. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Did that? There it is. I need to count how many rooms this is. Because I've done 2 already. So let me, okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay, so, and I've done 2 already, this is 3.
Ici Radio Nationale France. Mesdames, Messieurs, le président vous parle. Françaises, Français, c'est le cœur lourd que je vous annonce avoir demandé à nos adversaires de mettre fin aux hostilités. Non par faiblesse, mais parce que la situation militaire l'imposait. Dès le 13 juin, cette demande d'armistice était inéluctable.
That's World War II?
Ce renoncement vous
Turn it
surprend,
off,
vous
please.
souvenant.
You were right. They caved in. What do we do now? They won't stop there. If Bordeaux falls...
We'll be long gone by the time Bordeaux falls.
I thought Boston had refused our petition for asylum.
They have, but I've got friends in the London court who could help us.
What friends?
People close to the prince. They're arranging passage for us. It should only be a matter of days now.
We left for London 3 days later. The authorization came just after that. Oh, I hate to admit it, but I don't know what we would have done without the Brits.
Okay, it's in, I was thinking I can read it, but it's in French, I can't. Okay.
Ugh, this place smells like death.
Scared of going down there already. Whoa, what the? I'm at wow. I'm at a loss. I have no idea. I can't touch anything. Is that me? Is that Is that me? Is this Hilda? Wait, what? God, that brightness is killing me. Yeah, I killed that guy like a freaking idiot, man. This is the one I was in. I went there. Someone I can feed on is there. Another person I can feed on is here. So 2 people I can feed on the right side. And then over here. Okay. So before we do that, let's go do the clarity jump to the other side that's been there and I haven't done it. See where that opens up to. And then I can come back and feed. You. I like how there's no clothes here, but they have their ghosts still have clothes
Are you
on.
sure? Yes.
Look at me.
I find that kind of funny.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
You're not gonna comment?
I've been dreaming about this moment for 6 years. I never experienced anything so powerful. The taste of your blood on my tongue, your hands, your teeth. It was... I could never forget it.
Okay, amnesia lost. Cool. Okay, so that was... That should be 4. Do these reactivate after? Yeah, they do. Wait, did I miss one? I thought there was a... Yeah, this is the guy I accidentally killed. That's right. Ugh, again, I'm so pissed that I accidentally killed him. Gotta be careful. Alright. Leave that guy there for shit happen. Wait, was there another one here? No. Now I can't remember what I found and what I can't. No, this is where it was. Okay. And we went down there, we found that memory there. So all that should be left is to go straight up that one thing.
This tower is incredible. It's like it's from another time. I've never seen anything like it.
As a reminder, to the towers. He is extremely dangerous.
Three circles, just like the platform. I should be able to do something with that.
Oh, I think I know what this. I remember watching Easy Allies Frame Trap, and Uber talked about the game. Not Uber. Ben Moore. He talked about the game, and he said this puzzle is very annoying. Hold on, I'm gonna restart the game because I think this is bugged. Give me 1 minute. Okay, never mind. I tried moving it, and I guess one thing specific came out. Something moved. There. There's something I can blink to? That looks like my picture. Oh my god. I am such a freaking idiot. This will make it 5, right? So 2 more after this?
King won't listen to you.
Why not? He's the prince of this fucking town, isn't he?
He's a Malk. Do you seriously think you can trust him?
So what am I supposed to do? Just close my eyes and forget it happened? So I told Hilda about what happened.
Mem, listen to me. I know you want those psychos to pay for what they did to you. But don't confront King head on.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's dangerous. Quentin has been weakened. If you humiliate him like that, he'll jump at the chance to make an example out of you.
But I don't want to humiliate him. I want justice.
They're his men, ma'am. If you accuse them, you'll be undermining his authority. Trust me, don't tell anyone.
How can you say something like that? After what they did to me.
I'm trying to protect you.
Fuck you.
My love, please.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
I just want to protect you.
Stop saying that. They had their way for 3 fucking nights and you want me to just keep it to myself?
Yes. Yes, I want you to keep quiet about it. Stop rushing into things without thinking about them first. Can't you see that's what got you into this mess?
Up. I swear to God, shut up. Just shut the fuck up. I'm out of here. I never want to see you again. I left Boston that same night, alone, heartbroken. How could you do that to me?
Whoa. Okay, so that is, okay. I was under the impression that happened now. This happened, obviously not the ones with World War II and leaving Britain, but I figured the other one was happening now about, she's been there for 3 days and that's when they whatever. So that happened in the past.
These visions, they seem so real, and yet I've forgotten them. What's wrong with me?
Whoa, that's some heavy shit right there. Let me tell you. Okay, so that makes me realize that the fucking circle puzzle thing had nothing to do with that. So what am I missing with the circle puzzle? I don't understand. What am I missing? If that had nothing to do with that, then what am I missing here? Wow, I am going to... Yeah, so we figured out the puzzle, and that's all we did. We're going to ignore everything that happened. Nothing. We just solved the puzzle, and we saw it was right here. That's the story. I'm gonna stick with it. That's how we're gonna play it. That's how it goes.
Again.
Oh, I can just go back whenever I want. Okay. Oh shit, that fits. Okay, that totally fits. Oh my god, dude. Obviously you guys won't have seen this, but I've literally been here for hours. I've been here. I literally left 8, came back. I've been here for hours trying to figure this thing out. Just going through random. Oh my god.
That worked.
Oh dear lord. Now, like I said, I know because I watched Ben Moore on Frame Trap from Easy Allies. Please check them out. But there's still a third one of this bullshit.
Come on, there's more.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine how I feel, dude. I've been here for hours figuring out just like the second one of these bullshits. Unfreaking believable. I might have to break my rule and just look it up on the phone because just that second one just ate my life away. That's what I thought. I'm calling it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. There it is. Again, I apologize for having to look up the answer. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Hope that's the last one.
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the first floor, walk around, see what I could find. I'll probably cut that part out because this is already, out of all the three characters, this has been the longest chapter. So I'm probably gonna cut whatever I find. If I find something interesting, I'll probably put that in. But other than that, I'm probably gonna cut a big chunk of me just running around this out. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure I tapped everything out here. I should probably feed before I go up. Should definitely feed before going up. That's the one I already fed on. Yeah. Again, make sure not to kill him. I like how her animation is literally the fastest of everybody else's. Everybody else takes like a fucking struggle. And this guy's just like, okay, thank you. Grateful for that, at least, for her. hopefully the last two memories should be on this last floor. Because we found the first one of her getting knocked out. The one about her getting taken for 3 days. The World War II one. I'm missing. The fight with her. That's 4. I think there's another one, but I can't remember.
Is that the exit? I did it!
Oh?
Silence! Let the prince speak.
Who's...
Emem. My dear Emem. I thought I had made myself clear.
Me too. I told you there would be consequences.
Destroying one of my closest advisors. What did you expect?
Do what you gotta do.
I see. Emem Lewis, you are charged with the murder of Sir Pro Bono, Prince of Gloucester and Knight of my house. How do you plead?
Guilty. Silence!
How could you dare attack one of my knights?
He had it coming.
If that's your defense. Hilda! Come here.
My prince.
Hilda McAndrews. Were you aware that your child was conspiring to assassinate one of my generals?
No, I was unaware of that. But I'm sure that she regrets her actions.
What? No!
This entire incident has shaken her to the core. She wasn't herself. I know nothing can make up for what she did, but I assure you it won't happen again. You have my word.
Your word. How nice. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow such a brazen act of rebellion to go unpunished. But I have heard your plea. Emem's unlife will be spared.
You're too kind.
But you will pay for her error.
Excuse me?
Gentlemen, seize her.
What?
And brand
No!
Hilda
What the hell is
McAndrews.
she doing? Let her go!
For the insubordination
Did it.
of your
I'm the one
child.
who destroyed him.
I hereby sentence you to forever. Bear the mark of her crime.
Where is she?
You can't! It was me! I remember my rage and my horror when they grabbed Hilda. She was right about King. I'm so sorry.
Was it on her back? Because I didn't see anything on her face.
what they did. How could I have forgotten that?
Okay, it looks like that was the only thing. Can I blink anywhere? In case. Okay. I think I'm good. Here's to hoping I don't screw it up.
Ah! Ugh. Ugh. My head.
What the? Shit! Clyde, get Deneb. She got out.
What? How on earth could she?
No time for that. Go get him.
Out. I'm out?
Ugh, who cares about Deneb? Do you think Iverson gave a shit when she offed all our guys?
Huh? Wait, Iverson, are you talking about the party? It wasn't us.
And now she's awake. Great.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Don't fall for her act. She came here to destroy us. Don't forget it.
What are they talking about? I'm not here to... We thought you were behind the attack. We...
Just can it? You can stop the little dance routine already? It's not gonna work on us. So spit it out. Why did your bitch of a prince betray us?
Oh god, I don't have any intimidation. Oh.
She didn't. This is so backwards.
You're gonna pay for her treachery. You get that? None of you are going to get away with this.
That's enough.
But Deneb.
I said enough. Miss Lewis, I presume.
Osborne. At last.
Well, you certainly are resourceful. Few people are able to escape from memory traps without assistance. Though I doubt you were able to escape with your memory unscathed.
My memories.
Yes, that's right. I hope for your sake that you haven't forgotten any of them along the way. Otherwise, I fear that the memory fragments you have lost will be gone forever.
Is this some kind of joke?
I'm afraid not. But there's no reason to let it get you down.
Okay, what was the...
They might one day
Hold
come
on.
back to you. The effects are not always permanent. You have nothing to worry about if you've been thorough. Let's put the matter behind us. Now that you're here.
Like,
and
my thing said
conscious,
I knew it,
we'll
and
be
yet
able
her
to
response
talk.
was...
Why did you
What?
lock me up?
You represented a threat.
A threat? I just wanted to talk to you.
And why, pray tell? To explain the reasons for your prince's betrayal?
The prince is on edge. She thought you might have been behind the attack. But seeing your reaction, I'm guessing you're not.
You're putting me in a somewhat awkward position. I would like to take you at your word, but that would mean putting what's left of my men in danger. If you're telling the truth, you're going to have to prove it.
Honestly, if I wanted to finish the job, do you seriously think I would have come all by myself?
Point well taken. Go on. I'm listening.
You have to believe me. We're not responsible for the attack at the party. The prince will be relieved to know that you're all safe and sound.
If only that much were true. Many of our brethren were in attendance at that accursed reception.
Um.
The prince has sent someone there to find out what happened. It was a dangerous decision, but it was the only way to get to the bottom of this. And in the same breath, she sent me here to see if you were safe.
Very well, my dear. I would like to believe that you're not here to finish the job, as they say. However, the idea that your prince sent you to help us? Iverson may be many things, but she is most certainly not sentimental.
You're right. That isn't the only reason I was sent.
Just why are you here, then?
For our alliance. I know these times are tough, but the prince wants to make sure our agreement still stands.
What agreement?
What do you mean, what agreement? The union you were supposed to celebrate at the party.
Be more specific. What were the particulars?
I'm not sure I understand. You know exactly what it was about. Why are you asking me?
I want to know if I can trust you. Or if you're trying to pull one over on me with your eloquence. So please continue.
Real quick, can I use this? I can. I can restore willpower.
With all due respect, Mr. Osborne, I'm a little too old for pop quizzes. We both know the broad terms of the Alliance. I wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case. Can we just get down to business?
What attitude? Fine. You're right. We've wasted enough time already. Let the negotiations begin.
What negotiations?
Look around you. This room used to be teeming with devoted kindred. We lost 3/4 of our people. Hartford has taken serious risks. In all regards, risks that are not on par with your prince's commitments. We demand compensation.
I see.
You seem to know the terms of the Alliance like the back of your hand. You're more than qualified to participate in these negotiations.
With all due respect, I don't think...
Enough small talk. What is your prince willing to give us to salvage this alliance and right the wrongs that she's caused us?
Oh man. Fuck, I'm trying to remember. I think it was a home, right? When Hazel was first sending him out on the mission? Because there's no way it was a Primogen. There's no way it was a Primogen. A console. Money is bullshit. I know that. What the fuck would they ever want with money? Fuck. Fuck, where is it? There it is. I am like 90% sure it was a home.
What if the prince gave you a slice of her city?
That would depend on the neighborhood.
Emem, girl, where are you going with this? Whichever one you want.
Downtown?
Within reason.
All right. How about Charlestown?
Why not?
Very well. We have a deal. I'll contact our headquarters in Hartford to iron out the details.
Fantastic.
Oh my god,
Hazel's
I hope.
gonna kill me.
Well then, it looks like we have ourselves an agreement. Hartford will remain under Boston's umbrella for now. Iverson will still have to answer for the party. What happened was unacceptable. I will not turn a blind eye.
I understand.
That being said, I applaud your demeanor. The situation wasn't exactly to your advantage.
Thank you, sir.
Very well. I'll contact your prince in the next few days. I think we're done here, unless there's anything else you wanted to talk to me about.
I would like to ask you a few questions. If you have a minute, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
You have any rivals in the blood business?
Yes, there are a few. Malkavian Spawn in particular. They had the market cornered for a good amount of time, especially in Gwendon King's day. Even though I don't approve of their methods, I must admit that they excel in their art. There are few capable of producing blood so pure.
I bumped into a few people during my detention. Humans.
Yes.
Who are they? What are they doing here?
They're the forgotten, the invisible. People who live on the streets. Junkies. Squatters. They wander in here by choice or ill fortune. Well, we do need blood, like everyone else.
Seems like your business has been turning for quite some time. Am I right?
Indeed, you're not mistaken. Warlocks have always had a special talent for getting the most out of blood. Call it our trademark. There's always been trafficking, but what your prince is proposing goes much further. Combining Dr. Dunham's expertise with the skills of the Tremere clan. The result would be...
enormous.
Precisely.
Okay.
You mentioned my memory fragments earlier.
Yes.
I don't get it. Why do you target memories? You could have just built a bunch of high security cells.
Believe me, All cells can be breached, even the strongest ones. But if you rob prisoners of their memories, they lose their very desire to escape.
In theory.
In theory.
Am I the only victim to suffer the effects of your magic?
No, far from it. Anyone who enters the prison is affected.
Including you?
Of course, but we have rituals to counteract its effects.
You led me to believe that the loss of them was permanent?
Not necessarily. Memory impairment is a side effect of the dimension. How permanent the condition is varies from one person to the next.
That's the kind of thing I wish I'd known going into this.
I think I'm missing one memory, because I'm pretty sure it was 7 doors,
but as
and
I
I only
told
opened
you may
5 or 6
not
of
have
them.
anything to worry about. With any luck, it should all come back to you in time. At least, if it comforts you, I truly hope so.
No, I'm good.
Very well. You'd best be running along back to your prince. I'm sure she's eager to hear your report.
That she certainly is.
Very well, Miss Lewis. Mr. Moses, would you please escort Emem out? It would be a shame if she were to get lost again. As for the rest of you, it seems we need to start packing our things. Next stop, Charlestown.
Yeah, see, I did not recover all of my memories. Fuck, I missed one, man. You could have freed the prisoner in the tower. That's right, that guy in the tower. But again, I checked all over, so I probably missed a freaking, what do you call it? A clarity spot. And I that's what I probably messed up. Ugh, balls. All right, that does it for this chapter of Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. We got through Emem's first stage, which was the unknown, which AKA with Hartford Chantry. And yeah, overall, I'm happy with the conversation result. I am sorry that I ended up having to look up the last puzzle, because that the second one took me hours, which you will probably never see because I'm gonna cut all those hours out. Ridiculous. But I am super bummed that yeah, I did not recover all the memories, and I completely forgot. I remember them talking about it, that hey, there's a note saying someone's in the tower to but I completely and utterly just forgot. The stupid puzzle made me forget. That's what it was. The stupid freaking puzzle made me so aggravated that I was just like, let me just get through this. That's what screwed me over. But yeah, regardless, happy with the at least the end result of the confrontation, verbal confrontation. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any feedback, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, take care and have a good game.